Welcome to Whoopin' Soccer City, where we're here to uplift your voice with some organized noise. We got 5 agreements to ensure fair treatment. 5 agreements before your achievement. Let's do this. Every idea is a good idea. Said I like what you said. Said I like what I hear. That's nice. Make sure to support each other's ideas. I'm talking 2 high fives and a smile when I see you. Good job. Respect yourself and respect others. Keep the peace forceless when you touch one another. Use the magic sign. Whoop it up, whoop it up. Said use the magic sign. Sock it through me, sock it through me. Said use the magic sign. Whoop it up, whoop it up. Said use the magic sign. Sock it through me, sock it through me. Whoop it up, whoop it up, whoop it up. Whoop it up, whoop it up, whoop it up. Do we need to run that back one more time?
Whoopin' Soccer!
Make a change!
Today we're going to talk about problems, our opinions, and how to make a change in the world. Let's start by playing a game. In this game, we consider a statement and express how we feel about that statement. It's called continuum. What is a continuum? Imagine a line. On one end of the line is one kind of thing. On the other end of the line is the opposite kind of thing. Between both ends are different levels between the two extremes. Today, we're going to be talking about a continuum of opinions from agree to disagree. We'll represent agree with a happy face and disagree with a sad face. Here are some Whoopin' Soccer friends playing continuum.
I'm going to give you a statement, and then some Whoopin' Soccer friends are going to tell us how they feel using this continuum. Stay tuned, because after these demonstrations, you get to tell us how you feel. The first statement is, I believe that waffles are better than pancakes.
I do really like waffles, but I still have to admit that pancakes are better.
I believe that waffles are better than pancakes.
I have to go with I have to go with pancakes.
Oh, friends, it's gotta be the waffles.
I believe that pancakes are better than waffles.
I have been thinking about it, and as much as I love waffles, I think I'm gonna go pancakes. They're easier to make at home. If I want waffles, I can't make them because I don't have a waffle maker.
You can fill them up with stuff more easily, like bananas, blueberries, raspberries, chocolate chips.
I started remembering how when I was a little girl, my mom made me what she called them silver dollar pancakes. They were little tiny pancakes. They were like doll pancakes, and they were so good.
I really like toaster waffles, and I've never heard of a toaster pancake.
The waffles have those indentations where the butter and the syrup can hide in there, and as you cut into it, becomes part of the vehicle as it comes into the mouth to be devoured.
I have another statement to share with you, and I can't wait to hear what we learn about it through the continuum. Here it is. I believe that people under the age of 18 should be able to vote.
I love that people are wanting to share their ideas regardless of their age.
I'm going to say, I think you should wait till you're 18.
So I can see both sides of the issue here. So I've got to go, meh.
I believe that people under the age of 18 should be allowed to vote. A lot of the policies that get put in place will affect them in concerning the environment, student loans and colleges, things that are going to affect them in the next coming years. And I think they should have a say.
Young people need to form their own opinions about things. On the other hand, you have a vested interest in your future, and voting is one way that you can have a say in your future.
And I believe that regardless of your age, if you're willing to become informed and be an informed voter that knows what you're voting on, then yeah, the more votes we can get out there, the better.
There's so many things to look forward to with being an adult, and there's so many responsibilities that happen when you're an adult that sometimes it's okay to let adults make some decisions.
I love playing Continuum. I learned so much by listening to my friends explain why they feel the way they do. And I especially love being surprised by all the new things that I learn about them. Sometimes my friends are so convincing that I even change my mind. Now it's your turn to play Continuum. Hi, Amanda.
Oh, hi, Amanda.
Do you have a flip grid for our friends to respond to?
Yes, we're going to give students the opportunity to weigh in on the statements. I believe that waffles are better than pancakes. And I believe that people under the age of 18 should be able to vote.
That sounds exciting! I can't wait to see what the students have to say.
Whoop it up!
Sock it to me.
Press pause now to play Continuum using a Flipgrid.
So, you have some strong opinions that are very important to you. How exactly can you make a change or solve the problem? First, you need to identify the issue or problem you want to address. You might want to think about what is happening around you. What do you see happening in your inner circle of friends, family, the people you know? What's happening in your community, your school, or your neighborhood? What's happening in the world beyond your environment? Is there one problem that stands out as something you'd like to change? Next, you need to be able to say why it is a problem. It might be helpful to ask yourself the 3 whys. 1. Why might this issue matter to me? 2. Why might it matter to the people around me? 3. Why might it matter to the world? Now, these all might not apply to the issue you're thinking of, and that's okay. Just use what might help you to think about your issue. Once you choose an issue and can explain how it is a problem, think about how could you make it more effective or work better? How could you make it more efficient? Easier or faster to use? How could you make it more ethical? Better for the community? Easier to share? Safer? More fair? How could you make it, well, however you think the problem could be improved? Is there someone you need to convince to make the change you've identified? Are there several someones? Maybe you can solve the problem yourself, but there's probably a person who can help you make the change you want. Think of the issue from their perspective or point of view, how they might see it. What questions might this person have for you? How would you respond to those questions? There needs to be a plan in order to make the change. Sometimes there are few steps required to get a solution, like having a successful conversation with a decision maker. Sometimes there are a lot of steps to get to a solution. Think about the issue you identified, what you want to change, and who you need to convince. What kind of plan can you create in order to make that change? In summary, to make a change, identify what is the issue? Why is it a problem? What do you want to change? Who do you need to convince? How are you going to make that change? Exciting news, friends! We were able to get the mayor of Whoopinsocker to attend our Whoopinsocker Town Hall meeting to hear some proposals for change from our citizens of Whoopinsocker. Let's listen in.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the wild, wild world of Whoopinsocker Town Halls, where citizens like you can come with their proposals about changes that they'd like to make with their family, their friends, their neighborhood, their city, their nation, the world. Yes, you too can make a change. Today, here's how it's going to work. We're going to hear from 3 citizens who are going to present their proposals to the mayor of Whoopinsocker City. And this Whoopinsocker Town Hall is going to listen and see if those proposals can change the mind of the mayor. So, what are we waiting for? Let's find out, huh?
I have an issue. I want a dog. But why would it be good for us to have a dog? I think it would be good for us to have a dog because I think, first of all, I'd be more cheerful. I think we'd all be more cheerful. I know that I'd be more active, and that's better for all of us. And I know that I'd be more responsible about taking care of the house and taking care of everything. And this is a problem because my husband doesn't really want a dog. But how am I going to make it work? Because my husband really is not wanting a dog. So I really have to convince him. So how could I make this work? Well, for one thing, I think it would work if we installed an electronic fence in our yard. The other thing that I'd want to do would be I'd want to install a doggy door, because that was one of the issues my husband had before, is that the dog scratched at the door. And then I think it would be helpful to have a schedule, because then everybody would feel, that they knew what their responsibility was in taking care of the dog, because the whole family does have to take care of the dog. That's true. This is the proposal that I'm going to make to my husband about having a dog. Wish me luck.
Colleen, I have got to say that was a great proposal. Wouldn't you agree? It was very, very clearly stated. Her issue is that she wants a dog. But there was a problem Colleen was facing, and that is her husband wasn't too excited about having a dog because it can make messes. I thought Colleen did a really, really great job of talking about ways she could make this work. But Colleen now has to present her proposal to the mayor. I really have no idea what the mayor of Whoopinsacker City is going to say, but let's tune in and have a listen. Mayor, here's to you.
Thanks for your argument, Colleen. As mayor of Whoopinsacker City, I used to think that everyone in Whoopinsacker City should have a cat. But now I see that different kinds of pets make different people happy. I can't make that decision for you, but I'm excited for your conversation with your husband. Good luck.
Dear Mayor of Whoopinsacker City, I would like to talk about school lunches and tacos. I greatly enjoy tacos. I think that tacos are one of the most delicious foods, and they're really accessible. You can put anything you want in a taco, vegetables or beans or tofu. So you could have these foods if you're a meat eater or if you don't eat meat. You could kind of pick and choose what you want to have in your food, and it's really cool if we get to choose what we get to eat. I think that it would be a really strong and powerful choice for us to think about not just having Taco Tuesdays, but Taco Thursdays as well. I think that we're probably going to have to talk to the cafeteria staff as well as the principal. And I'm wondering, Mayor, if you enjoy tacos as much as me and see just how versatile and amazing this food can be. Thank you for your time, Mayor.
Another fabulous proposal by Jessica Jane. Jessica Jane wants to change how students are able to pick what they want to eat. Now, she ran into a problem because she'd need to convince the cafeteria staff and the principal to go along with this, to have a Taco Tuesday and a Taco Thursday. But now, we got to see if she can make a change. So, we're going to go back to the mayor of Whoopinsacker City to hear how the mayor is going to tune in and weigh in on this issue. Mayor!
I used to think tacos were only for Tuesdays, but now I see that tacos can be for any day. I strongly support your proposal to Whoopinsackers Elementary School to have Taco Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Dear Mayor, there's a problem in my neighborhood. The issue is that there are no sidewalks. This means that I and my dog and my neighbors, we all have to walk on the street. This is a very dangerous situation. We have to watch out for cars so we don't get hurt, and cars have to watch out for us so they don't hurt us. And when cars go around us, they get closer to other cars that are on the same street. I'm sure you agree, Mayor, that the safety of Whoopinsacker City citizens is of utmost importance. And I am willing to bet that me and my neighbors could all help out. We could all help make these sidewalks happen. We could hold fundraisers like block parties to help pay for these sidewalks. What do you think, Mayor?
Great proposal, great proposal. Damon would like to propose that there are sidewalks. He wants to fix this problem and make it more ethical, because sidewalks would make everything better and safer for his community. His plan is only going to work if the neighbors decide to raise the money and help him put in those sidewalks. So, what are we going to do now? You know what we're going to do now. We're going to tune into the mayor of Whoopensoccer City at this Whoopensoccer Town Hall and see what the mayor has to say. Mayor!
You know, Damon, as mayor of Whoopensoccer City, I'm in charge of all special projects. And hearing your proposal to create sidewalks using fundraisers from the community, I used to think sidewalks would be too expensive, but now I see if the community works together, we can raise the funds, put people back to work, and build sidewalks in our city. Thanks for your proposal.
There you go, folks. I don't know what else to say. I mean, we heard 3 fantastic proposals. We got to hear the mayor weigh in. This was an amazing Whoopensoccer Town Hall. This is Claire signing off here at Whoopensoccer City. And for everybody out there, stay chipper.
We've spent a lot of time thinking about our opinions, how to approach problem solving, and listen to some Whoopensoccer citizens present their proposals to try to make a change. By this point, I'm sure you're almost ready to make your own proposal. But if you're not quite sure how to present it, here are some examples written by students during Whoopensoccer to help inspire you.
I believe I can have a best friend that is the coolest. I hope that the best friend I have is the coolest. The problem is, friends are hard to find.
I believe everyone should have a tarantula because they live in warm places like deserts and rainforests. They are pretty colors and they are nocturnal. I disagree that everyone should have a tarantula. The reasons I disagree is because they are scary, hard to take care of, and they hunt for food.
A problem is that the teachers are giving us too much homework. Because one day I was sleeping in class and the teacher said, "Wake up." And I said, "No, because you gave homework." If homework is for home, so school is to sleep. Then she said, "You get millions of homework every day." We can stop it. How? Well, we can go back to the future and make who make homework exist say that it is bad for kids.
Dear Donald Trump, I don't like what you're talking about the wall, because my grandpa was going to come to visit me, but he can't. Can't see my grandpa and grandma. I see the news every day to see if you change. I also pray every day to see if you change, but you won't. I want to be president so I can take down the wall. I know you may be mad if I take down the wall, but I want to see my family. Sincerely, America.
Now it's your turn! Paired with this video is a file that you can use to help you organize your ideas. It might be useful to you. It can help you figure out what kind of structure you want to use for your writing. I hope you made a plan to make a change today. What can you do now? You can send it to us! We would love to read what you've written or see your video. Your teacher can help get it to us. Whatever you do, don't stop sharing your good ideas. In Whoopensoccer, every idea is a good idea. See you next time.
Whoop it up! Sock it to me! Because extraordinary is you!
Stay chipper.